Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. So I've got homework today, all right? It's time to tame the beast, right? The beast within you that needs to be seen and felt and heard in order to feel like they have a place and a space in life, right? You're really being called to close this cycle of self-defeat, self-deceit as well, of holding yourself back, of letting your inner child run the show, of stopping your own growth for fear of success. It's time to really chase your star and stop letting these excuses get in the way of that. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough. I don't have the money. I don't have this. I'm not creative. If you don't start, then you'll never actually. And there's an artist in all of us. Let's just be real about it. There's an artist within all of us that wants to be cultivated. 111 on the timer. That wants to be crafted. That wants to create. So that's why it's important to make a time and a space to do that. Okay, so back to the homework. The homework is, well, always speak your motherfucking truth. But is I want you to create your own cards. If you don't have cards, you can just use paper, right? You can cut them up into little cards or whatever. Or you can just go get some index cards. They're not a ton. I don't know. I think these were like 150 something or something like that for these whatever cards, right? We got work from the heart to the perfect start. And you can let your guard down to this creative process, to really letting yourself create something. Okay, that means you could do my homework. No. Okay, so I want you to get some cards like this or just cut up little pieces of paper. And I want you to just sit and think of things your soul wants to tell you, or your soul wants to get through to you, and just write them down, every little bit. These cards, this process started as I was writing down affirmations in a notebook from myself, or just even things that I found to be helpful in my journey that I've written on the cards as well. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So you're really being carded to do your own cards. Write your own cards for yourself, and then they could also become something more. But I have been, what's the word? I've been feeling people's energy that watch me, and it's this new creative passion project needs to start, or there's a book or a project you've been meaning to do that you've been putting off. You either convince yourself you don't have the time, when in reality you spend a whole ton of time either scrolling or watching videos. So 3, 2, 1 on the timer. So you are being called to spare some more time for yourself, for this creative journey, passion project. That's what I've been feeling. Passion project. So it's time to create. Less puff, more creative stuff. Okay, so yeah, X marks the spot on the map. You are being called to make a plan, map out your progress or where you want to be, map out the way you want to go. Really just have it doesn't have to be a set curriculum, but it has to be hey, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. And it's going to be 3, 2, 1, the countdown to the steps, right? But yeah, either way, you are meant to be building a bridge. I heard over your emotions, not really allowing your emotions to run the show per se, right? But you are going to your heart space. I heard greenery, but yeah, your heart space is green. So you are being called to the greenery. Maybe to sit in the grass as well. Maybe hug a tree. Maybe both. Yeah, you are being called to your heart space. This is cutting off your emotions, not being fully open to yourself, fully open to your blessings. And I keep hearing that you convince yourself that you're not worthy of them. So it's time we have the strength to conquer this demon, per se. What is it? They say demons actually means is like emotions being, I think it's like emotions not being able to flow or something like that makes it negative energy. But I'm messing that up, so don't take it to heart. It's something along the lines of, like, when we don't allow our emotions to flow, when we harbor resentment or like hold things in, then like, see, it's like boxing in our emotions. It's not actually feeling our emotions, you know, like a bridge over them, so we're not actually feeling them. So you are being called to like just like sit with these powerful emotions that you need to release, that are holding you back from change. 555 on the timer, from new beginnings, from things coming in, right? And that could be like not going with the flow, trying to control how things go, trying to control other people instead of your damn self, right? It's quite a bit, Spirit. I don't think I can go with all that. But yeah, you are being called to like give it to God, really pray on it, really make a plan for this passionate thing. You are meant to be like, bring it to fruition. And I heard stop doubting yourself. I think you may be letting like past pain interfere, unconscious past pain at that, with your present, right? Like you convince yourself you're not connected to everyone else, that you're not gifted as well. And it's because you've been hurt before and you've had a lot of people like want to choose the direction of your life that you go in. They really want to challenge you as well, is what I heard. But it's your choice. And I just heard the pen is in your hand, or the wand, this passion project, you know what it is in your hands. So I feel a little bit of everything. I feel like writing is one of them. Writing music, I can feel in the energy. Singing music, I can feel in the energy. As well as writing a book. Yeah, as well as like starting a YouTube channel or just putting more content out, because I feel like there are a couple creators that watch me that just don't put a lot of content out because they're like looking at how much attention their content gets. But really it's not about that. It's about getting the message out. And you know you have some truth to speak, to share. So it's time you put yourself out there. There's a lot about putting yourself out there, and believing in yourself, believing in your gifts, believing in your purpose, being delivering the message, and being the love that everybody needs to see, and being this balanced individual. This is, to me, the Lover's card always gives me, I always see it as masculine and feminine, like completely balanced. Like you embody both your masculine and your femininity perfectly. And you are, I heard a perfect sculpture, or a perfect, you know, this looks like the perfect picture of a couple, you know what I mean? It's like what everybody would want, right? It's this balance. It's the male nurturing the feminine and the feminine doing the same. It's balance. I don't know how to explain it any other way, but that's what the Lover's card always gives me, is divine masculine and feminine, like a marriage, you know? Yeah, you are very stoic. You're very connected to the birds, is what I heard. Bird is the word. You're very stoic. You're very wise. Yeah, and you know when to use your sword to like cut people off. So there may be like a couple of energies holding you back, is what I heard, or you're worried about what these people think if you chase your dreams, if you go after these things. But I don't think you're meant to worry about that. I think you're meant to give it to the birds, is what I heard. And give it to God. Be like, bro, this is heavy. Yeah, this is heavy. You had to leave someone, and yeah, I heard that you stayed for so long because of like childhood wounding, because of attachment trauma, brah. So you allowed this person to really do a lot before you walked away. But yeah, see how that guy seems like kind of happy or whatever? Like he thinks, oh yeah, I'm getting the better stick on this part. For some reason, this is what I heard. But it took a lot for you to leave this situation. And you did because you recognized it wasn't giving you sunshine. It wasn't like feeding your growth. And you are very growth mindseted. My cat was messing me up. You're very confident in who you are and who you want to be, right? So I heard it's time to let your guard down with yourself and really let yourself in. Let yourself love yourself, because that may be one thing you struggle with, is like loving yourself, believing that you are this queen, this king is what I heard. Well, okay, some of mine, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, so your homework is to write your own cards. Yeah, and have fun with it. Like really, I heard get to know yourself, because I did 11 on the timer. Get to know myself incredibly. Actually, my tarot cards started to make sense to me after I made these cards. But before that, like, to be fair, I've gotten a lot more in contact with myself. I do a lot to feel connected to everything, which we are all connected to everything. But yeah, I think it's about like really getting to know yourself. So hopefully it helps. If you feel like doing the homework, do the homework, and let me know in the comments. And yeah, it'd be cool. Let me know if they help or what's up, I guess. Hidden feelings. Open your eyes to the beauty around you. I heard stop sulking. Words are magic. Use them wisely. Rise in love. 12-12 on the timer. Korean obsessed. Stay blessed. Yeah, I've been feeling that heavy in everybody's energy. It's like collectively, we're all getting rid of toxic people, places, and things. And so they don't like it. And I can just feel the energy, because the other people who don't want to do the work are upset that the people doing the work don't want to be with the people that aren't doing the work. And it's kind of funny, but that's just how it is. But collectively, we're getting rid of a lot of toxic people, places, and things, because we recognize we can't like rise in love if we're carrying all this hate. So we're like, no, you gotta go. So yeah, it's a heavy energy, but we're gonna get through it, guys. We got this. They can live in hate and we're gonna be great. Okay, slow down, rest, receive, and retrieve a vision of where to go next, right? Change is the only constant. Healthy living is happy living. Hashtag diet switch. It's time to let go of something or many things. You know what it is. Addiction is blocking you. Hashtag self-harm. So yeah, you be knowing what to let go in. No. Pay attention to your dreams. Hashtag visions. I think it's important to keep track of your dreams. Keep a dream journal as well. And self-love. You are calling yourself. Are you going to answer? I sure hope so. All right, guys, I hope this helps.